Good evening. Welcome to the Monday Wash-Up Live following a tough win at the MCG against Carlton. We'll shortly have a look at how our SANFL side fared as well, but first of all, we spoke with classy veteran Richard Douglas earlier today and started by asking how the post-match review played out after a grinding win.
That was really pleasing. I guess winning a close, hard-fought game was obviously good. That's something we haven't been able to do in the past. You know, winning ugly is going to be important come September, so it was good to be able to do that, and we'll get some confidence out of that going forward. Obviously, we're going to have some tough games coming up, so we'll need to, find a way to win in those games too.
Dougie also touched on the big booming goals from the skipper and JJ when the game was up for grabs.
Yeah, they were huge. It's great to see big fellas kick big goals, and that's why they get paid, and it certainly lifts the team. I know when Tex kicked his goal, he ran around a few blokes and celebrated nicely. So it was crucial times of the game, and certainly gave us a bit of momentum going forward. And we're lucky enough to hold on in the end.
Well, someone who returned from injury was, of course, Mitch McGovern. So how did Dougie see his game? He'll
be better for the run. He showed a bit, kicked a goal, and he'll be better for the run, as I said. He only played 2 games in the SANFL after missing, I think, 8 weeks, so it's going to take him a bit of time. But he adds a bit to our forward line. Great overhead and a bit of speed too, so we'll look for him to keep building.
Well, the Crouch brothers can be such prolific ball winners. Dougie spoke about the confidence that they instill.
Yeah, they're good. They crack in as always, and they love it when it's a bit of a scrap, and it was certainly that on Saturday. And the last quarter was exceptional and dragged us across the line, which was fantastic, particularly for 2 young blokes. So looking for the same again come Friday night.
It's looking like Kyle Hartigan will miss some footy after that injury he picked up on the weekend. Our depth has been good this year, so we asked Dougie who could stand up in his absence.
Andy Otten can obviously come back and slot nicely into the back line, and young bloke Tom Duday has been in some really good form all year, so he'll be certainly putting his hand up, and if he gets his opportunity he'll be certainly ready to go.
Now, a recent record at the MCG has been excellent. Dougie spoke about how important it is to build confidence playing in Melbourne.
Yeah, it's great. We love playing at the MCG. We don't get there too often, but we pride ourselves on playing our best footy when we get there. It's obviously a big deck, and we enjoy, the space there, and it's good to have a nice record there, because as we all know, that's where we want to get to come the latter part of September. And if we can have some real confidence on that ground, it's going to hold us in good stead.
It is, of course, back to Adelaide Oval on Friday night against the reigning premiers, and the players are looking forward to getting back in front of their home crowd on the big stage.
They're a really tough opposition, obviously not at the level they'd like to be this year, but we certainly know what they're capable of. We're going to have to be on our game to beat them Friday night, and nothing better than hopefully a full crowd there. So we'll urge all our supporters to get along and cheer us on Friday night.
Thanks so much for that, Dougie. All the best this weekend. And as Dougie mentioned, we saw defender Kyle Hartigan come from the ground with a leg injury. So keep an eye on afc.com.au for further information regarding this as it all develops. Well, our SANFL side came up against a red-hot Sturt outfit who extended their winning run to 7 games. Recruits Miles Paholke and Matthew Signorello played well through the midfield. Defender Tom Duday produced another impressive performance in defence, and big man Paul Hunter stepped up in the absence of injured ruckman Riley O'Brien. We'll be looking to bounce back against Port Adelaide in the SANFL showdown at Alberton this weekend. Thanks so much for your company. Remember, we are live at 5:55 p.m. Monday through Thursday every week of the season. So I'll see you tomorrow, and go Crows.